For ACUsports.com, I'm Grant Boone as we talk Wildcat football here with senior running back Charcandrick West and the coach Ken Collums. Let's start with you, Shark. Career highs, and I'm going to rattle them off for you. Last Saturday in the 60-17 win over McMurry. Career high number of carries, 20. Career high number of yards rushing, 139. Career high number of touchdowns scored, 4. I'm not sure if this is a career high, but you had almost 200 yards in all-purpose yards when you count receiving and rushing. So which number is most important to you?
The 60-17 win.
Oh, hell, see? Coach!
Good.
Isn't that
good?
You've
right.
trained him well.
Well, no, that's him. I didn't prep him for that.
Yeah,
You never know what you're getting with the Grant Boone interview. That was good.
But it was a good game for you, and those yards weren't easy. I thought McMurray they were physical. They forced you, I thought, into some hard runs. So as you look back at that game, what was the best part for you about that game?
Just keeping my feet going, but it really wasn't me. It was my offensive line, the quarterback. They had a great game, so that makes me look very good.
All right, so the guy handing off to you, John David Baker, how about this number for you? He's thrown as many touchdowns as he has incompletions this year. That's pretty good. So what have you seen from your perspective about JD?
I've been watching him for, 4 years now. It doesn't surprise me. It surprises a lot of people, but I know what he's capable of doing. So
you now have 24 career touchdowns. You are within 2 of moving into the top 10 all time. And some of those guys in that top 10 are guys like Bernard Scott, Darrell Richardson, Clyde Gates, Johnny Knox. A couple of those guys you played with. What would it mean to you, if anything, to move into that top 10?
It'd be a great accomplishment. I just want to go out and finish the season. Hopefully I score 2 more touchdowns. If not, if we win, I still be happy.
Okay, now he is just acing this exam so far, Coach. You told me before the season started that he looked like $1 million. So far, he's playing like it.
That's right. And when he talks about, I just kept my feet moving, it's a little bit more than that. We talk about pitching a fit. We give him a visual of, all right, Charcandrick, if you're laying on the ground and you start freaking out and pitching a fit, it's going to take about 3 of us to hold you down. That's exactly the way the guy's running, and he feels good. He looks good. He's being more disciplined with his decisions and being more patient with the ball when we run inside. And he looks really good, and he's pass protecting really well.
In fact, one play in particular, he freed up JD on a run when there was nothing available. He blew up a linebacker coming in who looked like he had a bead on JD.
Sure, and that's what gets lost in kind of the shuffle of a running back.
You don't measure those things in stats.
No, you don't, and that's just one of the blue-collar things that running backs have to do. And he is put together enough and strong enough, and he's prepared himself so well throughout last spring and the summer to be able to go inside protect with those inside linebackers, and that's a tough deal. Nobody really likes to do that, but he's willing to do it.
Last thing, we talked about this earlier. In a way, you could look at this season's first 4 games as a progression. You get a small college from Alabama. You get a new Division II member, McMurray, for the 2nd week. The 4th week, you get an established FCS member in Illinois State. But this week, you get a really good established Division II team who's part of the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference in New Mexico Highlands. They only lost 3 games last year. They're 8-3. They could have won all 3 of the ones they lost, including one to an FCS team in southern Utah. They have some really talented skill position guys. What have you seen on film from the Cowboys?
Well, the thing is they can do what we can do. We can score with big plays. Well, guess what? So can they. They can throw. We can throw a catch. So can they. We've got a fast running back. Guess what? Their guy can run too.
And a dual threat quarterback. They've got one.
That's exactly right. And defensively, these guys have depth on the D-line. They've got some good-looking D linemen, some athletic linebackers, a couple guys that can cover in the secondary. And our big thought is, if we go out and don't play well, we've got a serious fight on our hands. But if we play well, I like our shots.
All right, and those shots will come starting at 6 p.m. Saturday night at Shotwell Stadium as ACU hosts New Mexico Highlands. It's the 3rd straight home game, and it's the last home game before October's homecoming contest. So one more chance for the next month or so to see the Wildcats at Shotwell Stadium. For senior running back Charcandrick West and for the coach Ken Collums, I'm Grant Boone for ACUsports.com.